Welcome back to my video. So today I'm going to teach you these 4 moves, okay? Only 4 moves that's gonna take for you to be an effective karateka, okay? So in these 4 moves here, I'm gonna teach you only 1 block plus 3 strikes, okay? And I'm going to stick all of this, I'm gonna explain all of this in English form, all right? My channel is not about teaching you Japanese. If you want to learn about Japanese, you do that on your own. It's not that hard, okay? Just look up on Google and you find the translation. Today, let's focus on English and let's focus on what works, all right? So I'm gonna teach you one kind of blocking, which is using your back fist, right? Using your back fist, which is right here, not this back fist, right here, this joint. I'm gonna zoom in so you can understand this joint. Use this joint as blocking, okay? And the other 3 types of strike is the palm strike, which is this part here, not the whole entire palm, but this part here, because this is where the power comes from, okay? And the other one is using this knuckle, okay? Either you use this knuckle or you use the middle knuckle, right? Depending on what's your comfortability level, but it's still the same thing, using 1 knuckle instead of the whole entire knuckle. And the third one is we use the entire knuckle, but we call that using a back fist, okay? So those are the 4 moves. We got blocking using this here, okay? The palm strike, okay? The pointy knuckle strike, or the middle pointy knuckle strike, and the back fist. So let's put all that together. All right, so I have Kevin over here coming to help me again with this next video, and I'm going to show you these techniques that I just talked about. So let's say if somebody come hook you, right? So hook you in your face, you block this way, okay? So you got in my other videos, I taught you how to block these open hand, or I taught you how to do the parrying and block, right? Or I taught you how to do the fist block. But today we're gonna focus on this kind of block, right? And why do we use this kind of block? Because this kind of block, it helps you to transition into the next move much quicker, okay? So let's say if he comes in, you see how I block him this way here, it hurts. You use the back of this wrist here into this flesh, it actually hurts him a lot, okay? Try on your friends, right? Whoever friend that you hate, tell them to come along and practice it and make them suffer for just 5 minutes, okay? So we do this way here, punch, block this way. Now, how is it fast to transition in? So remember, the first strike I want you to practice is a palm strike. See that? Block, strike, block, strike. So this is how you're gonna practice with your friend, okay? So you do this, block, strike, palm, this here, okay? This palm strike here, you will break his jaw, okay? Back, palm, back, palm, back, palm. Same thing with the left side. If you can do the right side, you can do, let me do this way here so you can see the video. He punches in, see, block this way here, palm, block, palm, block, palm, block, palm, okay? All right, so we do this, block, palm. See how quick? Block, palm. Now, can you use the palm, only the jaw? Technically, you want to use the jaw, okay? Because this is the softest part of his body, okay? His jaw is really connected by a muscle right here, very thin muscle. So just a little palm over here, you can really disjoint his jaw, right? And then he'll probably cannot eat for a couple days and get mad at you and also want to study karate and come back and kick your butt, right? So, from here, if you don't want to go for the jaw, palm strike is also good for the rib cage. This way, rib cage, bum. See this way, bum, bum, rib cage. Okay. So if you are already commit to hit someone with the palm, right? You want to go for the soft area of their body, a soft area where you really can break it easily. Because remember, these kind of move here is just an alternative to a full fist. Then you might ask, so why not just go for the full fist? Sometimes you just can't. Let's, for example, come over here, Kevin. Sometimes you can't. Why? Because I just told you, it's all about transitioning. If he punches me, you go block this way here, and you go boom. See, you have to coil back and punch. But from here, I can go this. I go boom, boom. See, I go boom, boom. See, the transitioning is so much quicker by this. I call close hands, followed by open hands. See, close hands, open hands. All right. So that's the first move. The second one is understanding this one, right? The knuckles. Either this knuckle or this knuckle. Okay, how do we choose this knuckle? Come on in, right? So let's say now we're gonna use 2 hands because this is not that anymore, right? So this is, so let's say he move over here so they can see. So same thing, hook. So as I block. Once you block this way here, the alternative version. As he come, let's say he swing this way, he swing for the fence. You can see what he's doing, right? Because he's swinging, right? So you want to intercept that by going in. Hey, so put down this way here. Swing. Hey, you see how I go in this way? Swing, hey, right? Because the swing is so big that when you look at your opponent, especially looking at their shoulders, and I'm going to have videos on how to look at people's shoulders in order for you to direct your attention so that you can block quicker, okay? So watch out for that video in the future. But for now, let's say I look at him and I see him come, I move out. You see how I move out? I don't just stand there and do like this, hey, bam, that's just too perfect, right? You wanna see me move out, right? Once I'm out here ready, and I punch him this way. Look, now I get by punching through this, using this this knuckle here, and I go straight. See that? I go straight, right to the nose area, right? Anywhere to the nose area. And if you punch him this way here, yeah, but he's taking more surface different versus than a pointy surface. Think of it as like a spear, right? When your spear goes through here, it hurts a lot more. I'm doing this to him, he's hurting. Or you go the middle finger, bam, hurting. Or from here, you go straight to the throat, this way here, right? So he's coming, go, right here. He's coming, go, here, okay? And then from here, right to the sternum, okay? So think of it like that. Why do we have to use just only one knuckle? It's because you are changing your physique, right? From let's say I'm using a mallet which is a bigger surface of a hammer, right? To a small little hammer where you can make more of a hole, right? Make more of a, because the hammer you only dent, but the smaller the surface area, you're making a hole. So when you change it to a small surface like this here, you're penetrating through his body, thus you're making a hole, therefore you're making more damage to your opponent, okay? So that's that. And here goes the third one. Come on in, Kevin. Third technique is back fist, right? Why do we use a back fist? Come on in again. So here, so same thing, he's hooking and I block this way here, right? Back fist is this way, down, right? And people don't think of back fist enough, right? A back fist is I'm coming here, boom, see how I'm brushing down his body? As I block here, this way, I'm going boom, down his body, this way, slow, boom. When I say down his body, I meant to go hit from his forehead and just go brrrr. It's like you're creating music on his face, yeah? You just go brrrr. That's what I mean, down to his body, meaning you don't stop, brum, right? Because the more impact that you're hitting to from his forehead down to his chin, the more he's hurt and he doesn't know how to respond, okay? So that's the beauty of having this move. Japanese term, we call it yuriken, but English term, we call it just back fist, right? Having a back fist. And how back fist is very lethal. Come on in, Kevin, again. Back fist, come. So back fist can be in the face. Also the collarbone, right? The collarbone is also another soft tissue area. So if you go down this way here, boom, right here, boom, right? You're gonna take his collarbone out, right? If you're gonna say, oh, I can do a hammer fist. Yes, a hammer fist is another type of strike, but a hammer fist, you have flesh here that is soft, right? But if you do just only the back fist, these are all bones. And bone to bone, you hit this way here, and he doesn't have much support on his collarbone, it's gonna break, all right? It's gonna break. So the other option is to hit down the collarbone, okay? So it goes this way here, down this way, right? It go down this way, okay? The other part too is when you watch MMA nowadays, you see people hitting blindly at their opponent. And blindly is, what do I mean? They stand like this, they see their opponent coming and charge, they do this, bam, right? They just blindly not knowing where their opponent is and just go bam, right? And then after they see their opponent fell down, is because they just got that lucky shot. Why? It's because of the back fist, right? So Kevin, come on in. Because the back fist is so important that let's say he come and he charge, see, let's say, and he come close, I go, bam, see that? I just go bam, brush, right? And it's all because of back fist. So he's coming, I don't want to do blindly on him because I'll do blindly on him and again, have no one to film a video with. But basically, he's coming, you block this way and then go bam, you see that? And the back fist here is don't stop like that, don't stop like that. You go boom, down. That's the back fist, right? punch again. Even earlier when I was staying this way here, go down his body, boom, down. Don't just stop there like that. Don't practice this way. Practice this, boom, down. Over here, same, boom, down, okay? Back fist, boom, down, okay? Use your whole entire body and not just stop halfway like that. All right, so there you go. So you got one block using this back fist, followed by 3 different strikes, okay? So you got this palm strike, these pointy knuckle strike here, this one or this one, and the third one is the back fist. Okay, so if you like what you saw, please click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.